now. Team Secret, a very common push out of B. They're holding game. So both teams are very well aware of what just happened, right? Seaside is free. So Gen.G, they purposely leave Sylvan behind, but now he's trapped. 1v5.
Easy pickings for Team Secret, but this is so much information and a lot of initiative for Gen.G because now they have more space. They can go into garage, they can go back into C-Link, and they're actually clearing out defender spawn as well.
Yeah, just making sure they have a way out if they need to regroup, but Team Secret is fast on this retake.
So is King, though, with the frenzy. Instantly a double kill, but trapped on top of Locks. It's up to Meteor to come in for this, but he can't quite do it.
Oh,
TS
1v1.
Still able to flick back and forth, down to 14 HP, but he lands the headshot. What a flick, what a clutch, and this is just...
You know, yeah, utility here on the side of Team Secret just to try to get some damage, and surely this corner is checked. I mean, Gen.G knows that this area was all given up.
They have to be, but one right click could make all the difference. It kind of landed, but not quite finishing off the job. So that's going to be up to Jremy now with a lone shorty. He goes in close, but runs out of ammo, so King makes it an instant trade. This is A site under Gen.G's control.
Yeah, Jremy just pushing forward to try to pick up the weapon that he gets off of the kill, but of course, there was backup for the side of Gen.G. Now, you know, we always like to talk about, in theory, this should go Gen.G's way, but TS already weak. Yeah, I would almost consider getting out of there and swapping positions, because you lose one, maybe two more weapons. It's not as great as you would want it.
Yep, that's right there. He can pick up that Bulldog, and that's a huge boon to TS now because they can go in aggressively off of that. But still, Sylvan and GodDead, they have those automatic weapons. They're trying to hold it back. BORKUM with an instant headshot, though, trying to soften up those defenses for an easy plan.
Okay, so, Quack, we often see when people, you know, when teams try to push for B, they always leave someone behind for the post plant, and a lot of teams try to counter that by taking A main or C main fast. Right now, Team Secret's actually just trying to flood it in, and Jremy's good for 2.
Oh, DubsteP good for the 3rd, in fact. So it's still the same situation. The remaining players are all towards the back of mid. Easy shootings for Team Secret to find that 3rd round.
Okay, yeah, I had him of that.
Oh, and this is where you start to see some of those overextensions, just like you mentioned, Will. Going for that control. Gen.G are fully aware of that fight. They know just how to pick it, holding down those angles, slight peeks here and there. They're able to take down 2 players, but JessieVash, anchor on the A site, goes into short and takes out the 1st player. He knows their rest are coming.
Yeah, but he didn't have an exit. I mean, he realized he couldn't really push out either way, so he's just trying to use their smokes against them.
I feel like it's TS's reads as well, because
for this turn, trying to scout for the Omen, but Meteor's already here.
Just because he updrafted, and it's something that TS might not really expect, but Team Secret's still ready for it. BORKUM able to get one, but instantly traded. Jremy, thankfully, off the back of defender spawn, just creates a choke point outside of garage.
Rolling Thunder just gets completed.
They do get to secure the spike plan and have that Rolling Thunder in their pocket, so they might be able to send it just to push off that coming retake, but they still need to watch out for C-Long, and that is what GodDead is looking out for. Still jiggling, still waiting for the peek from Jessie. He kind of spotted out the elbow.
He needed to get the kill, and he does get it just in time. King, oh, Invy with a great peek. It's now a 2v1. The fault line, is it good?
Oh, close, but no dice, because Invy was the secondary player that Vandal spray transfer did not quite connect onto. And thus, Team Secret,
yeah,
right?
We'll see the full name this whole match, because it is starting to get a little confusing.
But Invy versus GodDead, I think that's a big matchup on its own right, and they are showing up to it as well. Now into it then, it's going to be Gen.G instantly dashing straight in, but Meteor not quite landing the knives. It's Jremy, in fact, who lands the paint shells, and GodDead finding 2 in return.
Yeah, even though Meteor wasn't good for a kill, he did buy enough time, whether it was intentionally
lose the momentum as well, and that's something that Team Secret does not want. So full save this time. We're going into the next.
3 people for a full setup on the default on A site. Now it's going to be a fast push on to C.
Not quite the read that we were hoping for. Team Secret now, it's all up to BORKUM. He's got 1 dark cover available to him. His position has not quite yet been spotted, but he's going to whip the spray. TS, he comes up huge instead, and that's an impactful frag because the rest of them are arriving late to the retake and kind of losing out on those positions. Jremy's the only one left. He's got nothing but a short
firepower to do one of those fast retakes. I mean, at least try to recover.
He's got Showstopper.
Does have it, but I don't think you commit it here. You're already so far behind.
They're just going to peek off easily.
Retake from Team Secret. I cannot imagine otherwise. BORKUM
has
to get out. He has to either just hold site and stay alive or get out of here and keep 5 alive.
All right, 5 HP. Not the worst, but the Nano Swarm will burn him alive instead. DubsteP right from garage goes for a ballsy spray, but Sylvan instantly reacts. We might have a showstopper.
It's still doable, exactly. You can try to go for the showstopper. Oh. All right, he's able to try to fly through. JessieVash.
1v1.
He has sight.
Within Team Secret.
I mean, look at the tempo change
Okay,
again, right?
I like
after,
this.
Yeah, after the timeout, it's a fast strike on DC. Now, they surely, because of the ultimate situation, expect that this could potentially be the ultimate. So they're trying to draw them out one by one. The reason they do a fast strike is this way they can bait out all the ultimates before they have to commit.
That is a fast counter strat in a way of its own. They knew to expect this retake setup from Team Secret. Question is though, will the gunfights go in their way or Team Secret's way? In fact, right now, it looks like it's gonna be Team Secret's. Jremy just runs straight into C Long. Invy coming up huge as well. A triple kill now to his name. Meteor, the last one left. Down to 9 HP, hiding inside of the dark cover. They know he's there, but he's still slipping back and forth. Quick double, dashing up front. He's going to get a third. But Jessie, nail in the head to block him off. Kind of mixing things up right now in Team Secret. It's up to them to react to this.
Yeah, so once again, site emptied out. Lockdown is at the ready for DubsteP. Of course, Sylvan has his own Hunter's Fury, and surely he's saving that specifically for that ultimate. What's the rest of the setup here? Oh,
no
Meteor
way!
Trying to buy space by going up into heaven. And now Team Secret, they have more to consider other than just the ultimates.
Oh, all the positioning is being swapped around. Meteor, one little move. The Team Secret are a little more afraid, but this lockdown will give them more security as they push into the site. Jremy leading the charge now. Invy off the other side. They have the stuns, they have the concussions, and they have those positions locked down. Sylvan, no way you make it out of this one. If we had a triple duelist, huh, Will?
Okay, well that did happen actually. Well, just sprayed through the smoke to check if anyone's crossing or not.
And it actually worked. But it also left a little bit of a gap towards the B site, but Jremy comes straight back in. Showstopper clears out back, and now all they've got to worry about is just mid. Gen.G don't quite have the firepower either, so this comes down to a little bit of a firing range, not at least until King shows up on the server.
He's gonna Vandal.
Looking for the next shot, and then the subsequent one. He's down to a 1v1. This smoke a little bit shallow, gives him a little bit more space.
He just
goes straight into the pocket, and BORKUM wants to force him out into the open.
Yeah, King is playing the gambling game. He's betting that it's not. Oh, he checks for it as well.
BORKUM needs to stick at half at least.
Yes, into is a short.
Still, even though they know that's ahead, and then from the shadows to get even more information. Jremy,
the timing was very intentional.
30 seconds.
Coming out from Team Secret.
Here.
Speaking of timing, this one little push from DubsteP might just catch them off surprise, but God's head. Quick reactions. BORKUM not able to fight back either. Comes down to a shock dart that destroys the spike planter. Lockdown being deployed. They have to push this. Team Secret knows they have the initiative. They want to go in even deeper. Sylvan
on that jet, just to hold that area, hold that site for you.
It's a little bit of a gamble from Team Secret though. They're thinking that the players were positioned on the A site, but they were so wrong. Gen.G still not budging from C. Anyone that pushed in easily dismissed by the frenzy that is in the hands of King and TS now with the classic. Pushing up front, walking off. It's going to be tricky for Team Secret to say the least. Meteor now presence on the B site. Anyone who tries to go in for a bit of a lurch.
Easier balance.
Not just balance, but okay. A little bit weird with the 3-round.
Yeah, oftentimes you'll see teams try to protect the weapon of going over, but they use the fault line to be able to pick it up, and Team Secret, they've actually set themselves up for success. They do go back down in numbers, but invy still has a
All the
bulldog.
rotations. They're rotating off of that one frag from Jremy, but
One enemy
no!
remaining.
Off of the spike plant, watching the angle into to A link. They actually
Get
get
enough damage done to Gen.G to celebrate anything?
Yeah. What I don't like about this is that now Gen.G's really close to the double digits, and because of that, they're going a little bit more aggressive. They know they can take some risks, so it's just going to be a big ol' exchange right up by A lobby, and Gen.G are actually coming out on top of this one. BORKUM.
You already feel terrible about round 15. Sylvan now just trying to stamp the nail in the coffin. He's not going to get it.
They're actually allowing for this A main push, but at the same time, pushing on the other side of the map as a duo, they take BORKUM away. That's your controller gone, Will.
Yeah, and here's the thing, Gen.G, they have no reason to rotate off of that because they've intentionally already left A open because they're going to retake it with the lockdown if it comes down to that. So now that they've seen the omen, they've took it down, they suspect, yeah, it's going to be a seaside hit.
This is painful, Will. 20 seconds remaining, and you have no choice but to commit to this. They have to shoot it, but King has laid it out open as a trap. You have activated my trap card. I am going to send you into the Shadow Realm. DubsteP has a Guardian, but not quite landing the shots. He's going to have to save this thing.
Yeah, I mean, boy, this does not
Points sooner rather than later, because if you don't, and fast plays from TS on Gen.G comes out, your ultimates are nullified.
Meteor, who's trying to rely on his tailwind to get out if he needs, and
oh no. It almost came down to it. This one play from Garage too, but it kind of falls apart. Invy though from middle.
oh, trying to swing out off of the stun.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, yes. Ready for the ace. Looking for the ace. Now this does get all three.
They're okay. They're covered by the smoke, Will.
Invy needs to pick off one. Oh, he doesn't get the kill instantly.
Oh, God.
And then he panics. I mean, you can feel it in his aim. He knows he has to get the kill instantly. He knows there was no... It's an absolute trap here on A site.
All the Killjoy utility, all the players set up to control A short of all things. The paint shells does make it a bit of a trade, and then the owl drone, but not quite deep enough to suss out the positions of King and TS. This crossfire is lovely.
Okay, if you're Team Secret, even if you don't have information on, you know, behind you for the flank, you can't force this. You've already seen the skills of, utility of 4 different agents here.
But Gen.G pushes. What? Gen.G pushes into the firefight, Will. What? What?
Well, let me tell you, sometimes casters are just outright wrong because Team Secret just gets kills, and they're going to be able to get the site for free. GodDead just waiting for that final moment.
Oh!
Last player standing.
Okay, more kills.
Spike down A.
A double kill, in fact, for GodDead. DubsteP thankfully puts an end to that.
I think Meteor tries this. I think if you're Meteor, you try it. You do have money. If you get one kill, you can try to open things up.
He's got a short it to climb back into the game. They need so many wins in a row, 4 wins in a row, just to even out the odds.
It's going to be an early Rolling Thunder as soon as you hear the spike plant, I think. Yeah, they were prepped for it. They already flooded A link. BORKUM, the only one alive. Not stunned, he's still alive. Teammates here for backup. The crossfire from Jremy. They still need to clear out BORKUM if they want to try to push this, so they have to wait for the plan to happen.
Look at your mini-map, though. TS actually wrapping all the way around from mid. Let's cover the turret. Oh, but DubsteP expects it, finds his head. And now all we're left with are 2 players, each coming in from A and C link. JessieVash knows to watch it, but he went a little bit too aggressive. And now the off angle, the controlling
Thunder, and that keeps this round.
Jing to teleport all the way to the back of defender's spawn. He's trying to cause some chaos himself, trapping them inside of A-Long.
Yeah, I mean, that's allowed Jremy to just get into the site. They've really split up all the forces of Gen.G here. And the lockdown as well. Oh.
Still,
Meteor, yeah. Does go down instantly. He gets traded, but it's still going to be the site in control for Team Secret. BORKUM doing what he can here.
Last player standing.
Oh no.
swing.
Well, now they know exactly where invy is. Okay, well, now you know. Oh, invy, he knew as well. He saw the recon bolt come out, but can't reset his aim in time. And Sylvan will clutch it out. Sylvan, good for the 1v1. Team Secret, not gonna rush it entirely, but now they have to because DubsteP's been taken down. No one's watching their flank. They can't settle with just a site. They have to push out. I mean, sure, they send JessieVash to look for a flank, but
Jremy looks to eliminate some of them in that equation, but doesn't quite happen the way that they wanted it to. Losing players in the process. It's up to JessieVash and BORKUM. 2-on-3. Here's the teleport. Goes inside of it, but no. TS a little bit faster. JVash now lines it up, but
break the mold. We don't see that double duelist, but maybe Gen.G has something up their sleeves.
Well, Gen.G correctly getting the read that there is a potential arcade setup. The 0 point coming in very handy. That's going to allow them to not overcommit yet, but they're not aware at all that Jeremy's already snuck into sewers, and he helps get 3 kills.
Easier for Team Secret just to pick these fights as they watch that angle like a hawk.
Oh, well, there's that paranoia. I mean, this is what the Omen does allow you to do. It allows you to be a little bit more mobile and take a little bit more initiative, but just is not enough. 2 rounds, what we're seeing is both of them having kind of reads of each other. Now, my big question is, for Gen.G, as they most likely all fall here due to the difference in firepower, Gen.G, are you using these 0 points because you think you have a read on Team Secret? Or is that eventually going to start to become a telegraph where Team Secret can use it against you, right? Because you're now committing all your forces to this 0 point 2 rounds in a row. I would love to see that change up in the next 2 rounds.
As would I. Because currently it's not doing all that much. You might be getting some information.
You know that it's a B hit, so now DubsteP, again, his priority just to keep this in control. And BORKUM, the read on Gen.G wanting to take more space.
Gen.G, they have to make those moves, and in all of those moves, Team Secret are just reacting to them. Oh, but blinded. Meteor will come up from above. We still have a little bit
enough time. Jeremy's getting a little ahead of himself. Can he get the kill?
No! Instead, it's going to be Meteor! Quick swings back to back, and he finds 3 kills. Now, Eco comes in, and BORKUM's the last one left. Going to be caught inside this corner.
I mean, this is, again, a play for time, right? Team Secret just trying to run the clock down against Gen.G.
I don't think time is going to work. What is that shot from GodDead? A second one, it's a tap. Instant hits, gone. And now, flashing out, they try to press the initiative, but King holds the off angle. It's trying to do everything right, but it's not really working out. Now we're back to a little bit of tunnel control from BORKUM, but he gets a little bit curious. Hearing that dark cover sent out, he's going to get punished for it.
Okay, now, very crucial to think. Okay, so I was about to say, very crucial to consider the fact that so many members of Gen.G are 1 or 2 points away from their ultimate. You are on an eco, you are already down 4-5, and then just prove me wrong by getting 2 shots through the wall, JessieVash, because now you do have hope of winning this round. I was going to say, you know, maybe you just died to the spike, but maybe not. Maybe you complete your ultimate.
It still is an FPS after all. The guns, the shooting matters. And sometimes JessieVash with a Sheriff is all you need. But maybe not now. Not now that King is here. And you'll be forced.
They realize, you know, Team Secret, obviously most teams on Fracture Defense, they will push out eventually, but Team Secret actually uses this against them. A counter timing. TS now has the pinch, though. BORKUM not able to clean up any of them.
But invy will come back in to pick up the pieces. A little bit of a flash, but he dodges it and still stays behind this box. Fragment flushes him out of position, but he still looks for a head. And he's able to find the 3rd, maybe the 4th. GodDead, you are gone! One of those things that he excels in. 3-3 now, and we've kind of swapped sides. Team Secret are the ones with the ultimates in their hands, looking to contest for this dish push.
They have the Rolling Thunder as well. They have the Rolling Thunder as well. Team Secret, they want to push out. This has been telegraphed. TS left behind. And now the showstopper, the clean house triple kill for Jremy. And the round falls apart. It's all down to King and GodDead. The two heroes now down to one.
On over. BORKUM with the Bulldog not looking to reveal his location just yet. In fact, it's going to be his teammate there that sprays through with the toxic screen. One player down now, and that's going to be King.
And King had the Viper's Pit as well. I mean, surely there's the orbital command from the other side, so it is a little risky, but they're already down one. The paint shells are good against Eco as well. Team Secret trying to see if they perhaps don't even need the orbital command Meteor. Hiding behind two smokes, and then he tries to peek in to buy more time, and he's ready for him. It all comes down to TS, but he's up against all 5 members, and he gets revealed.
Oh, but a little bit smart with the Shrouded Step. He managed to evade death for that time.
From really any of these weapons that they're holding. Meteor actually is go right now while he is going for a headshot.
BORKUM, please! Comes down to Jremy and his anchoring potential. His teammates possibly from the spawn itself, but no! Pressured from main. It's going to be DubsteP who sprays through with this Phantom. Getting a quick double now. The rest of them, he's got the camera.
10 seconds left.
Making a little bit more noise, but Meteor, you've said it before, Will, he's going to get at least one, but not this time. DubsteP, he's here.
But TS has no idea that he's being watched this entire time. This has been all red.
I see you.
Z's coming in to buy time. The smokes. Gen.G, they have to rush.
But I did not quite expect Meteor to come up from behind. And now the pressure is on for Team Secret to fight against this King. What a place to deploy this Viper's Pit, completely blocking off Sands as well as attacker side spawn. He even holds it down himself with this Phantom. They try to push up on top of him, but he gets out of dodge.
King, the entire reason he puts up the pit is just the spike to go down. Jremy, the star player, but it's too tough.
Holding the angle, trying to thread the needle, set up for Jremy to swing. Paranoia still touches him as he dances back into the boxes. The paint shells will force them to be dispersed. Jremy now swings out, gets one straight shot. GodDead still holding it down though. And Jremy continues to play from the boxes. Support has arrived in the form of invy now. A second paint shell's deployed, and King still going in.
King taking advantage of the fact
He's got a
10
trap.
seconds left.
oh, the flash drive! Oh,
No!
God!
I can't even speak anymore, Will. Oh, and then they flash through again. Team Secret, their hulls are starting to fall apart. A main control gone. A side control gone. Paranoia to push him back. DubsteP still trying to fight in for this. Oh, and he just switches up positions. What is this?
He was trying to clear dish as well, create a crossfire. TS does get taken out, but the site is free. They get the information here from the neural theft, but it's not going to be enough. It's nothing new. It's all positions that both teams are aware of. Gen.G not phased at all by that ultimate.
Player standing.
And we're starting to see the aim get shaky again from Team Secret. They thought they had the momentum.
Oh, and he's just buying time.
Yeah, I mean, again, these ultimates, they don't always have to get the kills themselves, right? Use it to buy time, create space, whatever it might be. And King, good for a nut. Have to suspect it.
Well, continues to move forward, but close range. The Frenzy will be able to strike down DubsteP first.
There's more members. Now the Haunt will spot them, so it's no surprise for Team Secret, but they have to push now. This is their one window.
I don't know if it's going to work, though. The right click still able to connect. Now BORKUM going in from the smokes itself. 1-on-2. He does have a Frenzy, but look at all these positions being covered up by Gen.G's players.
You're always going to be seeing this Marshall come out. The flash is good. He knows that this is where they're positioned.
And he uses the paint shells to try to flush them out again. Apply a bit of pressure so he... Oh my god.
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
Right, they know the onus is on Gen.G. Jremy trying to get 2 kills. Now, teammates there to make sure the weapon is not...
Pick that up, shuffle it away. A little bit more presence on the other side of the map. Something that maybe Gen.G wasn't quite expecting, but so was the off angle. Thankfully, DubsteP is here to make it a trade. Instantly pulls out the cam just to check. No one's rotating over from the bridge. Team Secret, they should have...
Oh, Gen.G's not going for the win. They're literally going for damage, and it's working!
What?
They're just sending King to do it because you have Eco saving the Phantom!
Player standing.
They've done the damage they want! Our strongest player today, and especially with how this toxic screen is set up. All right, GodDead actually able to get that on the peak. So Gary. The plant will still have. No retake is going to feel great here. What can they do? Oh. Well, King could just start winning every duel 1 by 1.
He is that king on the chessboard. One piece by one piece, he gets all of them. Not unless some players from Team Secret can counter this. They do have that post-plant utility. Incendiary now deployed just to burn down the timer.
One enemy remaining.
He's not getting hit by it.
No!
TS can just hold it.
No!
Oh! It lands right beyond the other side of the box, and T.
Full send ahead, but GodDead does not budge. Close range duels is where he excels. Spray still good.
I know exactly.
Not before trade. It took down 2 players.
Oh no, I was about to say crucially, they still pick up 2.
If anything, position so crucial for invy.
One enemy
Oh my
Last
god, it
player
happens as a
standing.
trade. Dubstep with the Phantom, just sidesteps it. That's why the utility has to be pristine. Aftershocks come in, and it forces him out of position. A little bit too aggressive, but thankfully BORKUM is here to trade. Nightfall onto the site now, and they will be able to split up and conquer.
Okay, they did have to invest in Nightfall, but obviously they want to be very sure to tie this up. Now the members in main were not tagged, so they don't know how many are coming from here.
Not bad.
Yeah, but Meteor gets shut down immediately, and they're ready for it. The raise as well.
Oh, Flash is
Oh, but GodDead actually gets 2 on the exit. He's holding the angle. They're just trying to set at least one of them up for success, and that's too many members lost. TS doesn't have to greed anything here. He can try to go for 1 kill. If he gets it, great. If not, he can just back out with the Shadow Step. Dropping the Shadow Step.
Oh,
Saw the hat!
God damn.
Do they know where he went? Oh, TS still alive! He's just buying time, toying with his food! The setup they have to fight for A main.
Oh my god, Jremy.
They were trying to fight for this, and they realize if they hold close, Jeremy's not going to be able to respond in time and pull out the showstopper in time to get the double kill. Team Secret, they're still in the game, though. Their backup leans out.
We have that Rolling Thunder, that orbital strike as a secondary piece of ultimate if we need it. Great intel from GodDead, though.
Yeah, and what a good timing. And oftentimes, if you don't have intel, that 1 minute to 50-second mark is, but then you're going to see the counter intel coming up from Secret. Now, here's the thing. You saw the Viper on the other side. Sure, you're stronger in numbers, but yeah, you don't want to go to where the Viper's set up. So they're just trying to fake out Gen.G.
And now just to isolate the lone eco, blocked off by the Sky Smoke as well, they will be able to get the spike plant. Still though, I'm a little bit worried because this is King after all.
Well, and invy, can he get out? Now they know invy's stuck.
Fault line. Still in the corner. King able to get the first shot off. Got even odds now in invy. Sustaining damage and all these little movements. Please don't burn alive. Dubstep. They turn this into a crossfire setup. King knows that he has to go into it, which will make it a near impossible fight to win. Throws the classic to fake the door.
Yeah, now they're shifting positions.
Oh,
Do they
God,
know?
Will.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Okay, so we're going to see a 2-pronged attack from Team Secret. This is going to make it a lot safer. Now, DubsteP has been spotted, so Eco has to turn around. DubsteP actually, really, you just have to stay alive!
Oh.
You just have to stay alive to buy time, but unfortunately...
Okay, Jremy.
Jremy now trying to fill this up. Okay. Team Secret adapting to that death.
I don't hate this. And the spike planted out so much so in the open that allows for Team Secret to play a bit of a crossfire from main and drop. BORKUM coming up huge.
Okay, the smokes are all set up though. Gen.G, they want to go for this round win. They're trying to bait out the orbital command as well, I think. All right, now they exit.
One enemy remaining.
King not able to make it out alive. We don't need to rely on that ultimate just yet. We're gonna try to come take control of Dish anyway. Dubstep shuts down King. They know that they're ahead in firepower. It's marshals across the board for Gen.G, but the lone rifle
Spike
on
down
TS.
A.
So low. And they try to re-aggress back into the door. GodDead still holding it. And then we have Eco up by spawn. Meteor still the angle,
but
up the ropes.
Enemy remaining.
Now they're really stuck. They have 0 exit. They commit so hard to this. Secret not entirely ready for it, but they fish it out as soon as it happens.
They have to find King right
Surely,
here.
surely. Surely, you use the same move, surely! Surely you sniff it out, but they don't!
One enemy remaining.
And what they do smell. And I don't know what. It comes down to a bit of a gamble.
I mean, Gen.G, I don't think they have any interest in fighting this, right? You're going to try to spray for some kills.
Oh!
And he's still good for one. He was just trying to buy time,
Oh,
and
no.
here's the showstopper. All hope is being lost for Team Secret to bring this back. It now comes down only to Invy against all 5 members of Gen.G. He's good for one, but that's all he gets as Gen.G closes out Fracture. 13-11, a 2-0 clean victory as they continue